All right, so today we're going to kind of build off of Monday's lesson and talk about knee cuts, specifically some of the stars you might encounter, and a cool, very simple counter to the most common counter. So counter. First thing I want to talk about is the instance where, basically speaking, we aren't able to attain the full sort of knee cut combat stance. So if I have Jimmy, let's say he's on his butt, right? I'm here. Let's stay relaxed. I went in, right, from here, but maybe he shrimped his hips back a little, right? And so now instead of ending up where I'm kind of sitting on his thigh, I've ended up in this sort of combat stance position, right? This is still a super viable knee cut thing. This is actually basically speaking, let's say we're in close guard. I'm here. I personally don't do a lot of work to break the close guard myself because he, generally speaking, can't attack me without opening it himself, right? Like almost every close guard attack requires him to open. So if I just sit here patiently, and we'll go into this sometime in the future, but eventually when he opens his guard, we're stepping his foot up, and I end up in the same sort of situation where he's kind of sitting here, right? Same principles are going to apply. I'm going to aim to tip him on his side. I'm going to aim to get my underhook. I like the collar. I like my shoulder pressed against his armpit. I'm working for my knee to cut down, catch the tricep, lift to the ceiling, step, hip, finish. As long as when we are going for the knee cut, so let's say I have you on the side this time, just like the sort of that finisher spot. As long as I mind my P's and Q's, as long as I don't shift my weight too far forward, as long as I'm sitting on my heel, tries to knee me in the butt, pretty good. I might have to post a little, but I'm okay. Versus if I'm here and he needs me in the butt, I have to post a lot. Very consequentially different situation. Okay? Now, the most common thing they're going to do to a knee, actually, let me make one more point and then I'll get to that. So what this also means is that we can initiate a knee cut situation even from our knee. So let's say you don't feel comfortable passing from the feet. Let's say that he's in the open guard and we're here, and let's say you're sitting up, we're here. I don't have to necessarily go through this whole process that we worked on where I tip him back, wait for him to sit up and come in. Because as long as I can control the inside, the center line. So what I would do from here is if he's out here, we're tussling, I'm going to fight the hands and I'm going to work this step in. Right? I'm going to put one foot right in the middle. Claim that center line right away. From here, I'm putting one palm on the knee, one palm on the shoulder, and pushing him down. Does that make sense, guys? From here, I can slide this knee up here. So actually, if you want to be a dick, you can just kind of sit on there, sit on the chin. But I'm just going to kind of relax here. He will likely sit up. He will likely be working to not be in that position. So there might be some fighting going on here. But if I claim this underhook, boom, we start with it. So again, just for that little nuance, let's say I don't feel comfortable passing from my feet. I don't feel like my footwork is good, my balance is strong. Technically being on your feet is sort of an imbalanced position, right? You're on 2, right? As opposed to, you're on 2 points rather than 4. Traditionally in jiu-jitsu, like right here, I already have 4 points of contact with the floor. If I make 2 hands on top of them, I got 6 points of contact of balance. So say he's coming in, we're in this open guard. So let me make one note about that, and we'll go more about this when we go into the kneeling stuff in more detail later. But actually, Matt, I'm sorry, can I rotate you just a little bit? That one.
Oh, coming from the camera, sure.
Yep, you're cool. No, that's all good. Thank you. Here's what I don't do. Okay. What I don't do. I don't set my foot up and let Jimmy engage and completely get every grip that he wants, because that's bad and he's gonna do stuff, right? So if he's coming at me and he's trying to get in, I'm hand fighting and trying to control the situation. I want to step in. I want to step in on my terms. He should not have meaningful grips on me when I step in, or if he does, I'm going to break him immediately. Again, one palm on the inside of the knee, one palm on the shoulder, and I'm pushing him to the floor. That's the scenario I'm looking to create, right? And from here, it's the same stuff as we did before. Humble your underhook, step, etc. Now, one very common thing, so we'll actually switch positions with this. So Jimmy here does all of that. He's on his knees, whatever. He steps his right foot up. He's coming in, right? Pretty common sense solution. if he wants to put his knee on the floor here to pass my guard, that's what has to happen. If his right knee has to go on the left side towards his left, so his right knee goes on my right side for him to pass my guard, all I have to do to stop him from passing is put my guard on that side, right? I mean, that's a super common sense solution. So if he's here, he pushes me down, he starts working through this sort of knee cut situation. As long as I strip my hips, then I should be okay, right? Basically speaking, like, so if I have you down, maybe come in a little bit, for a range shift. So I have Jimmy here, I'm working for my knee cut, right, he's gonna pivot his hips into the pocket. So what we're gonna do is take advantage of that and do what's called a same side knee cut. So what we've been doing is a cross side knee cut, where my right knee goes to my left, or my left knee goes to my right. Same side knee cut is gonna be my right knee goes to the right, left knee goes to the left, pretty straightforward. So if I'm here, let's say I had him, so I tip him down, so let's say I get to my position, as he shrimps into that pocket, my right knee is gonna bomb to the mat. You see that right there? From here, catch my underhook, catch my head control, and I'm working for half guard. What he'll likely do is kick this leg free enough to gobble up my foot, and we're gonna be in this half guard fight. If he doesn't do that, and I'll show you guys this is a better angle. If my foot stays here, big back step. Keep my foot hooked on the knee. I got my guard pass right away, scissor my legs, and recover position. So say he's down. So yeah, that's a big angle. So if I'm here, let's say I'm in this pocket, he has to put his hips in that space, right, to avoid the guard pass. So let's say go back. So as I'm here and he goes, your knee drives to the floor. Another thing I like to do when it's like, if they give me a little bit of heat on that, so go back. We're tussling, he's pushing hard, go ahead. Is I'm going to push my hips forward to try to kind of close that space. And from here, get my head control right away. So it's lock, underhook, head control, collect my hand. If he doesn't move this leg, I already have my foot hooked on his knee. I'm going to step behind myself with the leg that's in between us. And put him up. And think back. But more than likely he'll get it after. You don't see that, Jim?
No, it's not.
Excellent. So I'll do that one more time. Let's do that same angle. So, yeah. So again, whether I started from the knees, so I'll show that one more time. So let's say we're in open guard, and I don't feel like standing up. I don't feel confident there. So what I'm going to do, I need to control the hand fight, meaning I don't want him to get grips. If he starts getting grips, I'm breaking those grips, and then I engage. Never engage your opponent when they have meaningful grips, right? So we're tussling, and then when I feel confident, step in. I want to control this inside pocket, right in the center. From here, palm on the knee, palm on the shoulder, and up to the floor. So let's say I get you down first. I mean, I could do it from that, so if you're sitting up, if you just do that right away, go ahead. It's like same basic principle, but not so much the exact scenario we're working. So, say you're sitting up, I step in, pin him to the floor, he starts feeling the heat of his knee cut, so he goes, knee drops to the floor. From here, I catch my head control, let's say he gets half guard this time, and I work in for my half guard. And I work the same pass we just did in the warm-up, guys. Feet go up, just like this. Does that make sense? Yeah? Yeah? Alright, let's have you guys work with each other, we'll work it out. 1, 2, 3.